In today's episode, we're going to be visiting on the Celebrity Edge. This is the ship that brought innovation to Celebrity's fleet. Let's talk more about it and take you on a full tour of the common areas of Celebrity Edge. Well, welcome back to the channel. I'm Terry with Next Wave Cruising. Today we are here on Celebrity Edge. The Edge is the first in the newest series of ships that was launched by Celebrity. And this ship, dating back to 2018, looks as new as the day she was launched. We're here in the Grand Plaza, about to give you a tour of all of the common spaces and areas that you can enjoy when you sail on Celebrity Edge. And we're starting right here in the Grand Plaza, and it is grand. We are at the Martini Bar, which has been a staple feature for Celebrity on many of its cruise ships, but it has been innovated and expanded here on the Edge class series of ships. And here on Celebrity Edge, you can see the great chandelier area around the Martini Bar, and it is surrounded by a large seating area, a multi-tiered area, along with a spot for acoustic or band to play, dancing, and for people to really enjoy themselves gathering around this middle area of the ship. The Grand Plaza runs from deck 3 and 4, and seating areas up on deck 5 overlook the Grand Plaza as well. You'll find a stairway at the back of the plaza that also will take you down to deck 2, which is Destination Gateway, your area of getting on and off the ship on many of your port excursions. So while we're here, let's take a look around this beautiful redesigned Grand Plaza that is what kicked off the Celebrity Edge series of ships. It's beautiful. Let's look. Just off of the Grand Plaza on deck 3, you're going to find a guest relations area where you can take care of any accounting or logistics information related to your cruise. There's some nice seating here. It's a great meeting spot just about midship on deck 3, and it's right near the aft elevators. In addition to guest relations, you're also going to find that there is the shore excursion desk here with some kiosks where you can check in on what's still available for shore excursions and staff members who are ready to help you with any questions you may have. There's also a destinations specialist here on Celebrity Edge, and that person's desk is right here on deck 3 at midship near guest relations and the shore excursions. They have lots of information about the destinations and ports that you're visiting all around the globe here on Celebrity Edge. Well, if you're an early riser on Celebrity Edge, one of the first places that comes to life here on the ship is Cafe El Baccio. It's located here on deck 4, right next to the Grand Plaza at midship. It is a large expanded Cafe El Baccio. It's going to offer up all your favorite coffees and teas, and maybe a little something extra in your coffee this morning as well. And there is a bakery cabinet with pastries and treats that you may want to stop and have while you're enjoying that morning coffee. And don't worry, Cafe El Baccio is open all day. It is certainly a place that people come and go to get that extra refresh, and there are additional little sandwiches, cookies, and treats that you might want to look at when you stop by here in the afternoon and need a little pick-me-up. So I love Cafe El Baccio, and you'll see that you will as well. Le Grand Bistro is a specialty restaurant located on deck 4, right at midship off of the Grand Plaza. You're going to find that Le Grand Bistro offers a specialty lunch menu that has some daily specials and traditional favorites. And so you may want to come here for some great views out the windows on the port side of the ship and enjoy a nice place to sit down and relax. They often offer some croissants and extra takeaway bakery items at this restaurant as well. But don't forget to come back here again in the evening, because Le Grand Bistro transforms itself and offers Le Petit Chef during the evening meal, and that is a specialty show restaurant. So there is in fact a show at every place setting when you visit Le Petit Chef, and the little chef in animation and his friends prepare your meal in the little vignettes that you see throughout the evening, followed by the waitstaff and the kitchen here preparing the exact same meal and delivering it to you in a very specialized dinner experience. It's fun for all ages, and if you haven't done it before, visit Le Petit Chef on Celebrity Edge, hosted at Le Grand Bistro on deck 4 midship. As we head forward on deck 4, just beyond Cafe El Baccio and the Grand Plaza, you'll find the current location for the iLounge here on Celebrity Edge. The iLounge has two functions. First, there are specialists here who are going to help guests with their Wi-Fi connectivity, getting new Wi-Fi packages, or anything else related to that technology and connectivity when you're here on the ship. And there is also a partnership with Apple. And so if you need some Apple accessories or certain products that are here in stock, you can visit the team at the iLounge and they're ready to help you out with all of your Apple needs. A little further forward on deck 4, just beyond the iLounge, is the photo gallery. You're going to pass the studio, which is an area where you can set up a private appointment to have a photographer create a private shoot for you while you're here on the Celebrity Edge, but you can also come by here to see photos that are being posted and available for purchase that are taken throughout the course of the cruise. So this is an area that you may realize on future Edge class ships, Apex, Beyond, and Ascent, that this has really become where the shore excursion team is set up and has an expanded presence. But as we noted, the shore excursion desk on Celebrity Edge is currently on deck 3, and this area on deck 4 forward is the photo gallery. Deck 4 forward is the home of the Future Cruise area, and your Future Cruise team is here to help guests on Celebrity Edge book their next favorite celebrity vacation. They feature itineraries on all celebrity ships and destinations all around the world. Now, from Next Wave Cruising's perspective, should we suggest that our guests visit the Future Cruise desk? Absolutely. When you're here on board, you can come to the Future Cruise desk and benefit from special onboard booking incentives. You may be able to put down a reduced deposit. You may be able to earn special onboard credit. And you can let them know that your travel advisor is Next Wave Cruising, and they'll link that reservation right back to us so that when you leave the ship, we'll be with you as a partner to service that reservation all the way through the time that you actually take that next cruise. So for all of our Next Wave Cruising guests, please visit the Future Cruise desk, and you can either select your cruise by ship and sail date immediately while you're talking with the Future Cruise team, or you can buy a Future Cruise deposit certificate. And when you come home, we'll work together to find that next ship, sail date, and itinerary that is going to make a very memorable vacation for you on the Celebrity Cruise Line. When you're ready for some retail shopping, you can come forward on deck 4 and take yourself to the Edge. The Edge class logo wear is found here in the retail shop. You'll also find sundries, little health and beauty aid products, and a small liquor store area here as well. And this is just one area of shopping on Celebrity Edge. As Celebrity continues to bring a premium cruising experience to their guests, you'll find that this is a great place to shop, but you may also want to look at some of the really upscale shops that you're going to find further back on deck 4 and upstairs on deck 5 midship, right near the Grand Plaza. You're going to find an amazing array of jewelry stores, watch stores, very specialty upscale products that are available to you when you head to midship. So check out all of the shopping zones that are available to you around the midship areas and forward on deck 4 and 5. Across from the Celebrity Edge shops on deck 4 forward, you'll find the meeting place. The meeting place is comprised of several small conference rooms and meeting spaces, and they're used for a variety of purposes here on Celebrity Edge. You may find a guest artist is doing an art workshop and a class for guests. You may find specialty speakers here, and this space is also available if you're coming on board with a group. You're going to want to work with Next Wave Cruising because we can help you coordinate with Celebrity so that this space can be available for special meetings that your group may want to have while you're on board. And every so often you'll find that this is also a meeting place and a launching point to head out for some shore excursions. This is right adjacent to the club and outside the theater, easy to find forward on deck 4. Welcome to the club on Celebrity Edge. You'll find it on forward deck 4 and 5. This two-story venue is a very multi-purpose venue here on the Celebrity Edge. When you come into the main area on deck 4, you're going to find that there is the club bar, lots of lounge seating, and a big screen, as you can see right behind me, where you can enjoy some of the trivia games. You'll find speakers coming in here to give special presentations and many other activities for guests throughout the day and into the evening. But in the evening, you'll also have music here, live performances, and many reasons to come back and enjoy this as a really great after-dinner venue here at the front of Deck 4. So don't miss out on the opportunity to check your daily schedule and see all of the varied activities that you can enjoy here inside the club. Another innovation on Celebrity Edge is the theater. The theater is at the very front of the ship on Deck 4 and Deck 5. And you're not going to find a traditional stage with a curtain pulled across it, not on Celebrity Edge. The stage here is open. It is really projected right out here into the audience, and there is a set of screens that are just sort of ready to bring you all kinds of sights, sounds, and multimedia backgrounds to the shows and presentations that are happening here in the theater. You can come here during the day for some of the destination discussions from some special presenters. There'll be other special topics, and they'll bring on some special speakers for you to come in during the day and enjoy their presentations and all they have to offer. And this has obviously a lot of seating, so they can accommodate many guests who come to those talks. But in addition to that, you may come here during the day to check in for your shore excursion, and then don't forget to come back in the evening. During the evenings, the main theater is where a lot of the action is. You're going to find shows twice each evening after dinner, and that may be an individual performer, the celebrity production shows, magicians, comedians, anything that is really here based on the destination and itinerary to support the guests of Celebrity Edge having a really fun time and a great evening. There's seating in the mezzanine if you like that upper view, and really there's not much of a bad seat in the house. The way this theater's designed has moved a lot of the columns out of the way so that you've got a great vantage point to enjoy this stage and these productions all throughout your Celebrity Edge cruise. Are you part of Celebrity's Captain's Club? Or are you a concierge guest? Well, if you are, come up to the front of Deck 5, just outside the theater. You'll find the office where the staff supporting Captain's Club and concierge team members are here. They've got a nice little office. They're here to help you out, to resolve any questions, help you with reservations, and make your time here on Celebrity Edge as enjoyable as possible. So don't miss it. They're kind of tucked away around the corner off of the forward elevator, and you'll find them here in the Captain's Club and Concierge office. Celebrity Cruises continues to partner with Park West for their art program. When you are forward on Deck 5 on Celebrity Edge, you're going to find the art gallery staffed by the art manager, and you'll find the displays of many types of artwork here. There'll also be art auctions that are held throughout your cruise, and if you're interested in that information, stop by here and find out what Park West and Celebrity Cruises have to offer. A guest favorite specialty restaurant is Raw on 5. On Celebrity Edge, you're going to find this restaurant on the midship area of Deck 5, just off of the Grand Plaza. Whether you like sushi or Asian food, Raw on 5 is where you want to be for a beautiful setting, great views out the wall of windows, and an opportunity to taste some of the freshest seafood at sea. Now, this is a specialty restaurant, and it's set up a little different than some of the other restaurants here on Celebrity Edge. While many of your specialty restaurants will have a single cover charge, an upcharge, to be able to dine there, here at Raw on 5, it's an a la carte menu. So you can pick and choose the menu items you want, and you'll be charged for what you purchase. So come here for lunch or dinner when you're on Celebrity Edge. And keep an eye out on your daily program or talk to the maitre d', because at least once during the cruise, there's usually a special dinner here. It may be themed to a regional interest of food. Sometimes the magic carpet can come down and create an outdoor extension of Raw on 5 to make indoor and outdoor dining a very pleasurable and special experience when you're sailing on Celebrity Edge. You can visit the Fine Cut Steakhouse, another Celebrity Edge specialty restaurant right off of the Grand Plaza on Deck 5. Now this is going to offer you a wide array of premium steaks and specialty restaurant features, and you can sit right next to the Grand Plaza and see the chandelier show, the flair bartending, and hear a little bit of the music that's coming up from the Grand Plaza below. There's a great wine selection here, and the steakhouse is always one of the most popular specialty restaurants on Celebrity Cruises, so visit it here on Deck 5 for the Celebrity Edge. Right at midship on Deck 4, you will find Celebrity's Casino. There are rows of machines here for you to enjoy, and all of your favorite table games as well. The casino hosts are ready to support you and run little casino games and tournaments. It's a place that folks who really enjoy a casino will want to spend some time. Right next to this casino, you will find the casino bar, and we'll go visit that next. Right next to the casino, we're going to move over here to the casino bar. It is accessible through 2 doors from the casino, and it's really an outgrowth of the way that Celebrity really designed their ships for many, many years, dedicating one bar to their casino guests. Now this one's also able to be accessed right from Deck 4 off of the Grand Plaza for anyone who might want to stop here for a drink, wine, or to view some of the games that are being shown behind the bar. You'll find on later Edge-class ships that this is the venue that has evolved even further into craft social, but not so here on Celebrity Edge. It's still the casino bar, and you'll know it because there are casino games on the bar tops and a row of machines that line one of the walls of the casino, and access points, as I mentioned, that are really easy to get to from wherever you might be in the casino. So take a look. It's sort of an interim version of the bar that belongs here at the center of Deck 4. It's very functional, but not quite what you're used to if you're looking for craft social. It's much more the traditional casino bar. Now that we're at midship, here's a look at the upscale shopping options waiting for you on Decks 4 and 5 of Celebrity Edge. At the aft area on Deck 4, 5, and 6 is one of the key innovations here on Celebrity Edge. It's called Eden, and it is an area that is filled with live plants, colorful furniture and decor, and gives you a reason to stay here all different times of the day and evening. When you come to Eden in the morning, there's seating where people love to come with a cup of coffee and a book or card game to relax and visit with friends and family. When you're here on Deck 5, which is sort of the main entry into Eden, it is mostly the lounge area. There is a large, well-stocked bar, and there is nightly entertainment here, really starting usually during the afternoon and heading all through the evening. It may be an acoustic guitar player, it may be a duo or a small band. But the music here at Eden is always delightful, and late in the evening there are production numbers that are put out by the celebrity players and musicians that make late night stays another reason to visit in Eden. But when you get deeper in here, you're going to see there's even more. When you head down through this lounge area on Deck 5, there's a stairway that will take you downstairs to Deck 4 and the exclusive specialty restaurant Eden. It has a very high-end, innovative menu. The food is well prepared in a beautiful open kitchen, and the seating area at the Eden Specialty Restaurant is the exact aft of the ship with a wall of windows that go from Deck 4 all the way up to Deck 6 and let you look out at beautiful sunsets and the ocean or ports that you're visiting. And when you want to relax, then do head up from deck 4, and not only here on deck 5, but wind around at the aft of the ship, and you'll find that there are many nooks and seating areas where you may want to visit. There are certainly events that are held here as well, all the way up to deck 6. So there's a lot more to Eden than just the cafe, the bar, or even the restaurant. It's an entire complex here at the back of. On sea days in particular, you're going to find that the Eden Cafe on the aft of deck 5 is another alternative for breakfast and lunch. And this is a great boutique cafe with seating all around the Eden bar and lounge area, and the menu is a little bit unique. It doesn't have everything that you'll find at the Ocean View Cafe, but there are specials here that are just unique to Eden, and the food is fresh and delicious. There's also an outside patio where you can sit down and enjoy eating your breakfast or lunch in the fresh air. So when you want to spread out and have a little alternative option on a sea day, come down to the Eden Cafe and enjoy your breakfast or lunch right here. Heading toward the aft on deck 5, we're going to make a stop here at Blue. Blue is the exclusive restaurant for Aqua Class on Celebrity ships. And Blue on the Edge Class series has a very nice location right off of a nice lobby and right on the way to the Eden Lounge and cafe and restaurant areas. Blue seats just about 100 guests, and that is enough to satisfy the needs of the Aqua Class. There's no need for a reservation here if you're part of the Aqua Class stateroom group. You can come down here anytime that you want to eat when the restaurant is open for breakfast and for dinner. You might want to make a note that Blue is not open for lunch. One of the changes that Celebrity made when they designed this Celebrity Edge ship and the class that followed is that they did away with the main dining room, that large, cavernous, multi-tiered dining room that so many people are familiar with on many older cruise ships. And instead, here we are at the aft of deck 3 and 4, where, as a fan favorite, Celebrity has gone with 4 individual complimentary dining rooms. You can choose from Cosmopolitan, Cyprus, Normandy, or Tuscan when it's time for dinner and you want to sit down at one of these complimentary restaurants. And what's different about it is that each restaurant has its own decor, look and feel, as well as a special menu option that is really unique to the area represented. You're going to find that Cosmopolitan is also open as a sit-down full-service breakfast restaurant if you want to do that rather than visiting the Ocean View Cafe. Now, what's unique about Tuscan is that in the morning it hosts the Elite and Zenith breakfast. So there's a continental breakfast offered here in Tuscan, and Tuscan is often the area that's used for a welcome lunch for concierge class guests as well. But you can visit Normandy or Tuscan on deck 3, and Cosmopolitan or Cyprus at the aft of deck 4. And you'll find that each of these restaurants benefits from the rotation that Celebrity makes every evening to introduce new entrees and starters, but they also each offer the everyday classics that guests really come to expect and enjoy. In addition to both of those parts of the menu, you'll find that there is something regionally specific that is offered every day that is unique. So more Mediterranean in Cyprus, more Italian in Tuscan. Those are just 2 examples. Of course, Cosmopolitan makes you feel like you're in an upscale premium restaurant in one of the major cities anywhere in the world. So as we go from restaurant to restaurant, you're going to see that each one brings something a little bit special. You don't feel like you're in that big main dining room. You feel like you're in specialty dining every night here on Celebrity Edge. On deck 14 in the aft of the ship, you're going to find another very popular complimentary food venue, and this is the Ocean View Cafe. The Ocean View Cafe gives you walls of windows, many different unique seating areas, including all the way at the aft of the ship outside. And while you're in here browsing, you're going to find food stations that meet every taste and interest, whether it's at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And so as you come through the Ocean View Cafe, you're going to see the quality of the food that Celebrity offers to its guests on this premium line. And Celebrity Edge has quite a large offering, from salads and eggs and cereals, breakfast meats, etc., and all the way back to the pizza station at the aft of the cafeteria. I can't wait to take you on a look at the Ocean View Cafe. Beautifully positioned at the aft of the ship on deck 15, you'll find the expansive sunset bar. Enjoy a drink and a sunset. One of my personal favorite areas on Celebrity Edge is here on deck 15 aft at the rooftop garden. This wide open air venue offers versatility and relaxation. There are plenty of seating areas in the sun and under shade umbrellas. These are great for meeting up with friends, reading and playing cards or games. There's a very large outdoor screen that's used to show movies and sporting events, as well as to deliver a multimedia mix of sights and sounds from around the globe with a focus on nature. The other beautiful venue you'll see from the rooftop garden is the outdoor specialty dining venue aptly called the Rooftop Garden Grill. If you enjoy the lawn grill on older Celebrity ships, be sure to visit the new and improved Rooftop Garden Grill. You'll enjoy lunch or dinner dining al fresco with a barbecue-focused menu unlike anything else found on the ship. Celebrity Cruises does a nice job providing a large pool on deck 14's pool deck, surrounded by a lot of lounge seating, couches and champagne-shaped hot tubs you'll enter from deck 15. And here's the expansive front of the walking jogging path that spans both decks 15 and 16. On our recent cruise around New Zealand, the pool deck and the height of the walking path created the perfect lookout for guests when we sailed through the fjords of New Zealand's South Island. This was the way to get amazing video, photos, and to just stand or walk, enjoying the vistas all around the ship. At one end of the main pool on deck 14, guests can enjoy service at the pool bar. There's nearby seating and plenty of opportunity to try a new special cocktail. And don't forget there's extra seating just up a short flight of stairs on either side of the pool bar. These two shaded areas are perfect for enjoying fresh air as you sip your drink. And these upper seating areas are covered with a roof, so you can stay out of the sun. Remember, the upper seating on the starboard side of the ship is one of the designated smoking areas on the Celebrity Edge. On the starboard side on deck 14, which is the pool deck, you're going to find that Celebrity Edge offers, for a fee, some private cabana areas. They line this hallway that's right near where the magic carpet will stop when it is on deck 14. And the cabana area can be rented either as a half area or a full cabana, depending on whether you need up to 4 or up to 8 visitors to participate in your relaxing day on the cabana. These can be available on port days or sea days, and when you have a cabana rented, you have your lunch delivered to you. You can pick up drinks and have things delivered from a special cabana host who takes care of you and makes sure you have everything that you need throughout the day. There's comfortable seating, a bit of privacy based on the planters, so it's a great area to consider if you have a relaxing day on the ship and want to spend it somewhere a little bit special. Well, welcome to the magic carpet on Celebrity Edge. This is the ship that innovated the magic carpet for Celebrity Cruises, and it's become a mainstay on the Edge-class ships. You'll see that this cantilevered platform is able to move within its bright orange frame up and down the starboard side of the ship. When it's here on deck 16 or deck 14 near the pool, this is set up as a bar area and is one of the favorite areas for guests who want to be able to get some fresh air, relaxation, meet up with friends, and get some great views off the side of the ship. When it goes down further along the side of the ship, it can stop at deck 5, right alongside Raw on 5, the specialty restaurant, and provide some indoor-outdoor dining experiences. And it can also go all the way down to deck 2 to Destination Gateway. This becomes a very safe and big platform for guests to be able to walk out from Destination Gateway when it's time to access a tender if the ship is at a tendering port. And it makes it so much easier than climbing up and down rickety stairs on the side of a ship when you can walk out across this platform and carefully and easily step onto the beautiful tenders that are here to service the Celebrity Edge. So don't forget to check out and make some time to visit the magic carpet. On deck 14 forward, just near the pool deck area, is a complimentary food venue called the Mass Grill. When you're looking for a casual lunch and really all afternoon dining, you'll find that the Mass Grill is open from about 12 noon right up to dinner time, 6 p.m. on most of your sailings. And when you're here at the Mass Grill, you're going to find the opportunity to get cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, and special celebrity burgers, along with all of the sides and fixings and fries that you might want. There's some soft serve ice cream here too, so if you need an afternoon snack, you can quickly pick that up here at the Mass Grill. There's seating under cover, and you are, again, not too far from the pool area or the pool bar if you want a little extra something to enjoy with your lunch. The indoor pool on Celebrity Edge is the Solarium Pool, located toward the front of deck 14. The pool is a good size and there are a lot of chairs and loungers. You'll find both the pool and a hot tub to enjoy, away from the breeze or the elements. This is the adult pool on Celebrity Edge, with special family hours posted on itineraries where this is the only pool that opened due to weather. Within the solarium, guests can enjoy the Spa Cafe. This is a great spot that some guests aren't aware of. If you are looking for some healthy bites, fresh juices, or smoothies made just for you, then the Spa Cafe is the place to be. With its locations toward the front of the ship, it's not far from the spa and fitness areas upstairs on decks 14 and 15 forward, and the healthy options here are favorites after a workout. Deck 14 forward is the entry area to the Spa and Fitness Club on Celebrity Edge. Well, the spa is a very expanded spa and sea thermal area here on the Edge class ships, and it all started here on Celebrity Edge, moving this area into expansive space that has a barbershop, a hair salon, nail salon, and many treatment rooms, in addition to that sea thermal suite that's available to guests for heated beds, special showers and relaxation areas. And there is an open deck area just at the front of the spa where you can get outside and get a little bit of fresh air. When you head up the stairs from this main spa lobby, you will also enter the fitness area. Large area with lots of equipment and workout stations and some exercise rooms all the way around in the corner. There are fitness programs offered, sometimes for a fee, and it's worth checking out all of the things that can keep you fit and active during your Celebrity Edge cruise. On deck 15 forward, we're going to find another key element of the retreat experience for suite guests on Celebrity Edge, and this is the retreat lounge. It's a large, bright, and modern lounge area, very spacious inside, and it connects outside to the retreat sun deck. So there's so much a nice area for relaxation and a place to find your retreat hosts who are available to help suite guests with reservations, arrangements, and things related to the best experience that they can have while they're here on Celebrity Edge. Let's take a look at the retreat lounge. On deck 12 forward, we're visiting Lumine. Lumine is an exclusive restaurant. It's here for guests who are staying in a suite on Celebrity Edge and are part of the retreat experience. Lumine is a very nicely sized restaurant to support any and all suite guests coming in at a time of their choosing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout their cruise. This is a very nicely appointed restaurant with an elevated menu and great service levels. We're going to enjoy taking a look around Lumine. There's a lot to enjoy across all these common spaces on Celebrity Edge. This ship home ports in Seattle to take guests through the Alaska sailing season in North America, and then the Edge travels to Australia, New Zealand, and the South Pacific for the spring and summer seasons in the Southern Hemisphere. You can check off some amazing bucket list destinations for you, your family, and your friends when you sail on Celebrity Edge. When you're ready to book your next celebrity cruise, On the Edge, or any of Celebrity's ships sailing to destinations around the world, call Next Wave Cruising to be sure you enjoy the best ship, itinerary, and accommodations that will make your next trip extra special. And if you enjoyed our sneak peek at some of the retreat venues for sweet guests on Celebrity Edge, follow me over to this video about the Celebrity Apex here in the upper right corner of your screen. You'll see even more about the retreat for sweet guests as it's been expanded and modernized across the Edge class series of ships. Watch this next video right now.